Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Germany. In the last episode, we're dealing with the kind of results of our successful war with the Swiss Protection League, which, no longer exists because we puppeted both Switzerland and Austria. We've been trying to suppress them down a little bit. Switzerland has been fighting us in that regard, because they are trying to get out from underneath of us. So, they must have a national spirit or something that gives them a massive amount of autonomy growth. So we are currently suppressing subjects to counteract that, and we are building within them, in their territory to push their autonomy down further. I have some plans of what we might do to also increase that. See if we can just at least push Switzerland to the point where we can annex them, because they're kind of being a headache. But, it's fine. We need to get ourselves out of the EU. We need to build up our army some more before we're really ready to get too serious about anything. There is Belgium. And they just went through their election. This is one thing I was looking at. They just went through their election, and they are still nationalist. So they have retained their nationalist government. So that means that they won't have another election until the 2011 for another 4 years. They're not a member of a faction. They are not guaranteeing anybody. They are ripe for the pickings, I think. Let's see how that goes. It's going to take us a little while. Take over a year and a half, something like that, to justify a war goal against Belgium. But that's fine. Oh, and Syria won their war with Jordan with a little help. And so our troops are back. We need to reintegrate them back into the army that they came from. And actually, let's go ahead and reorganize. Let's send some troops over to the Belgian front and see how that goes. Alright, so we got our modern light tank gun. I am going to go ahead and research the early super heavy tank gun, because we might do something with that. Alright. Yeah, we got our global navigation satellite set. We can apparently set a 10 megabit per second. Hold on. Communications satellites. 32 ComSat 1995s. We need ComSat 2005s. And we're going to need, as many of them as we can get. So I think that's going to be our next project as far as launch vehicles. We have 10. Let's see, they have what? They have a payload of 12 tons. ComSats. Does this tell me how heavy they are? Or rather, what do they mass? 5,000 kilograms, 5 tons. So I can only put 2 per launch on these. Okay, I currently have 11 in stock. So let's let's launch. Let's make 22 of them so that we can launch all of our launch vehicles that we have available. We're going to need... some factories. What does that do for my construction rate? Kind of slowed down a little bit. It's okay. Ah, yes. What I was planning on doing is, let's go ahead and say start military aid. I did send them some boats. I don't even know how we did that, but we did that. We sent Switzerland some boats. But what I want to do, I think, is send them something that we have an abundant supply of. We have a lot of man pads. Our small arms are actually pretty decent. So, let's say, for the time being, let's send you... let's send you some small arms. Units monthly. Once? No. We're going to send them a monthly percent. Send a percentage of our monthly production. We're going to send them... impact on autonomy. Now, if we sent 100%, it's only minus 0.02? Yikes. Okay. What about something like our Pumas? If we were to send like our entire monthly production of Pumas. No, I mean, it like literally is convoys. Oh, that just ain't worth it, is it? My suppression is growing faster than their autonomy growth. More startup money. We're gonna decline. I think what we're just gonna have to continue to use is our influence. Use our influence. Can I use my new... No, I can't, because they are my puppet. I can't build a spy network in one of my own puppets. Very well, then. Max planning, division recovery rate, or defense, breakthrough. We're going to go with defense and breakthrough and attack. Let's see. Keep working on the submarines. Oh. Right. I was going to design a new destroyer, wasn't I? Semi-modern diesel engine. Okay. Let's go ahead and get those auxiliary electric engines. I'm not sure I'm going to use them, but I'd like to have the options. Alright, drop Austria and Liechtenstein. I think that's actually Liechtenstein. Up their autonomy. All right. More APCs. All right, there's our super heavy tank gun. Yeah, we do kind of need that new destroyer design. I just burned all of my Navy experience. Oh, well. Let's research the UAV. We might make them. Genetically modified crops. Air. All-weather attack procedures. The United States has assumed faction leadership of the Commonwealth? What? Come again? Let's work on a carrier hull. Yes. Let's send my fleets. Actually, what I need to do is one thing we need to do is we need to assign you to command our submarine fleet. Split off our attack submarines. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. We're going to have wolf packs of 8. Split you there. All right, we're going to take you, make our new template. Now, these are really old attack subs. And they're all diesels, I think. 1980. Those are diesels. Those are diesels. No, it's gonna kick. It doesn't know what to do. Okay, we're gonna have to not do that then. Because what we're going to need is actual nuclear submarines, and we're going to have to retire. I think actually retire pretty much all of these. Okay, we're not ready to do that yet then. But what I do want you to do is I want you to go out there and get some training exercise in. And what we're going to do is we're going to reserve. Yeah, they are just wrecking all the influence of other nations. Auxiliary electric engine. Get the improved auxiliary electric engine. Nobody is guaranteeing their independence as of yet. Which is good. Insufficient resources. We have insufficient precious metals. Now our 212s, our Type 212s, helicopter carrying engineering. Okay, yeah, we're not really building any of them because we don't have. All right, here's what we're gonna do. For these purposes, we're going to go ahead and stop building those ships. We're going to try and get some of these new nuclear submarines. You are officially obsolete. Right, because you are nuclear submarines. We're trying to get some of them built. Keep that nationalist propaganda campaign going and pay down some more debt. Reduce autonomy in Switzerland. (1965) cruiser hull. 1985 cruiser hull. Italy proposes tourism deal. Our countries are beautiful and would be surely benefit us both if tourists could move as easily as possible. Let's see. We spend 13 billion. We have it. We get an office sector and a building slot. Yeah, do it. Why wouldn't we improve the ties between the nations of Germany and Italy? Anything interesting going on in Japan? They're nationalist. Improved auxiliary electric engines. Should I start work on a strategic bomber? Maybe. Let's get the high-speed trains. November 10th. Do your skepticism campaigns. Success. I don't think we really need to do much more of that. We'll be leaving the EU in 198 days. Speaking of things that are happening in a certain amount of days. All right, 74 days for our comsats. Then we'll launch as many of them as we can. Interrogation techniques. Diplomatic training. Ooh, what we should be doing is this. Let's see. Let's do some... No. What I want is you do propaganda. There we go. Yeah, they're just killing my influence. Well, no, I spent some of it to suppress them. Right. Forgot about that. All right. While things are running here, Japan has declared war on Korea. Oh my. Like Korea. If you would like to create a faction... Yep, they've installed the Imperial House. We would, The United States has declared war on Afghanistan. Okay. United States. They are in the Commonwealth. Yeah. Weird. We need to make sure... Oh, we're no longer building. Keep some construction going. Because everything that we build in Switzerland right now is to our benefit because we're going to annex them. And it'll become ours soon enough. Alright, what I wanted to do here, and just before Japan declared war on Korea, this is one of the reasons why I want to get out of the EU. Alright, we need a destroyer. Let's take a look at what it's going to take to design one. .76mm rapid fire with guided ammunition. Let's see, you have Sea-Wiz, point defense, sure. Can I get vertically launched anti-ship missiles and vertically launched surface-to-air missiles with our best radar? And do we want a nuclear-powered destroyer? That seems a little overkill. It'll give them a massive amount of range. Let's go with the jet turbine engine. Iran has declared war on Afghanistan. Okay. Oh, I just clicked off of that. No, I didn't. Never mind. Let's see. Torpedoes. Anti-ship torpedoes. What is this? Ram. It's a Ram 2 turreted missile for what? Anti-air? Yeah, no. We don't need that. What we need is we're gonna need a fuel tank to give them some actual range. We're definitely gonna want them to have a helipad, yes. And we're gonna want them to have anti-ship torpedoes as well as anti-submarine warfare torpedoes. Jack of all trades, destroyer. Do I really need anti-ship torpedoes if I have anti-ship missiles? What are my other options? Anti-submarine mortars. Surface facility, sub-stealth, anti-ship guided weapons versus like a vertically launched anti-ship missile system. Production cost 1,680. Significantly cheaper. Yeah, we'll just go with the torpedoes. Alright, now I need a name. Just a moment. Alright, we're gonna call this the Brahmin class. There we go. And we have enough. Let's go ahead and save it. We will go ahead and put that in to be built. Of course, we actually need some... Iran has joined the Commonwealth. Okay, then. There's our 85 cruiser hull. Let's get our 2005 cruiser hull. We have our genetically modified crops. Let's get gene-targeted pesticides. We're going to have fuel refining one here done in a few days. Bingo. Fuel refining 2. Keep that rolling. How are we doing here? Yeah, we are pushing them down. Good. Excellent. Let's keep influence growing there, if at all possible. All right, well, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Maybe I should send an intervention force? We could send 2 divisions. I don't know if there's anything really we could do with just 2 divisions. Japan would need an actual beachhead in Korea in order for that to work. I don't have any Marines. Maybe we should train some. Alright. Well, we'll look into it. I really would like my own faction. I will have to figure out if it's even possible for us to get it. Alright. Well, for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.